Welcome to Swinemoor News.
It's Friday the 13th of January 2017.
Let's get started with some international news.
Over to our correspondents in Washington DC, America.
This Tuesday, Barack Obama, the first ever black president and leader of the Democratic Party, gave his last speech as President of America.
On Friday the 20th of January 2017, Donald Trump, a Republican, will be sworn in as the President of the United States.
In his speech, Obama talked about America being a better and stronger place than it was 8 years ago when he came into office.
He warned his fellow Americans not to take democracy for granted and asked Americans of all backgrounds to consider things from each other's point of view.
In his closing remarks, he said one final request for Americans as president.
But for now, whether you are young or whether you're young at heart, I do have one final ask of you as your president. The same thing I asked when you took a chance on me 8 years ago. I'm asking you to believe, not in my ability to bring about change, but in yours.
He had wanted to get rid of racial divisions and economic inequality. He hopes that Mr. Trump continues his legacy, although this is doubtful.
And now for some news from our local area.
Briggs & Powell, one of Beverly's oldest shops, is set to close after trading for over 100 years.
The availability of free parking at retail parks and online shopping has led to a dramatic effect on customers using the shop.
It was well known for stocking a wide range of household goods.
The family-run business is now set to close in the next few weeks after its remaining household hardware and electrical stock is sold. Now, for the latest stories from around the school this week.
First, let's hear from a member of the computer club to find out what's been happening.
In computer class, we have been building a Lego Mindstorm. This is a robot built from Lego Technic bricks, which you can program to do many different things. Sometimes we use Kano, which is a Raspberry Pi computer that we build and program to play games.
Year 5-6 have held a debate to discuss whether dogs should be allowed in parks.
Here is a short clip.
I will explain that dog mess is left in public parks and is unpleasant and a health risk.
I will argue that dogs and their owners have the right to exercise in fresh air and open space.
Elsewhere in the school, Foundation children are continuing to look at the weather.
This week they have been investigating wind with kites and windsocks.
And finally, the weather for this week.
Tomorrow will be a bright and cold day for most and will be less windy than today. Some heavy rain possible at the beginning of the week with brighter and drier periods later on.
Thank you for watching Swinemoor News.